Okay.
With my cane too, honey.
Smile.
So my first question is, how long have you been living in Philadelphia?
I've been in Philadelphia approximately 79 years. I'm 81 years old. My name is Jasir Howard.
You look good for your age.
Thank you.
Wow.
I grew up in North Philadelphia,
Mm-hmm.
around 16th, and it was Columbia Avenue, but it's Cecil B. Moore now. It's near Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I went to AUNI High School.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of 7 black children in 1956.
So how was that for you, like experiencing that?
It was a good experience because I had an open mind about what I wanted to do, and I was at AUNI High School to learn and to get an education, so
Right.
it was good for me.
That's good.
Good morning, everybody. I'm just so glad to be here, sitting with the young people. I was in this school years ago. My grandson graduated from here. He's now 23 years old. I enjoy writing. I enjoy singing. I have a poem in the book of poetry called Po Man, and then we're going to do it next week at my church. But we do so many things, and I love people. I love knowing what you do, how you do it, and how do you get to it. I was born in 1940, so you can imagine growing up down there. And we still had to go to church on Sunday, but you had to wear you wore black patent leather shoes, and you cleaned them off when you got to the church, or don't wear them to the church. But being down there with the isolation, not unless you got a big family.
Okay.
But we raised everything. We had everything. Cotton. We raised cotton in tobacco. My grandfather raised cotton and tobacco for a living.
Well, I've been living in Philadelphia 1956. The recession came about in 1956 when they was having problems with jobs and stuff like that. And so I moved up to Philadelphia. I didn't want to move to New York, and I'm glad my mother didn't. And the one thing about that was I'm used to open space. By the time I met my cousins and all, I was just used to farm animals. I was almost 6, 7 years old. I rule the farm animals. I rule them because I'm higher. I stood higher. Except for when I got beaten with a chicken chasing her chicks. But other than that, she's very aggressive. And I wouldn't have. I fell on the top step, and that's the only reason why she got me.
Has healthy cooking and eating always been a part of your lifestyle, and what's your favorite food?
We're talking about that on the way up here. I'm from Florence, South Carolina. And I told you the story about the hot dog?
Yes.
Okay, you know the story about the hot dog. I never had one till I got to be grown. I traded a pork chop to take a hot dog.
Right.
So for me, for food is anything that's balanced out, because my father was a butcher. So you always had to have a starch, a vegetable, a meat. And we didn't have, like, they have all the sweet sodas. We never had that.
Right.
We had lemonade made with lemons out the garden, okay? All right.
That's awesome.
My favorite food, I like it all. I like all of it, because all of it, each one of the food does something good for your body. That's true. I enjoy cooking now. I haven't always enjoyed cooking, but I enjoy cooking now. In 2014, I had a heart attack, and I weighed 360 pounds. And the doctor said to me that if I didn't lose the weight, I would die. And so I had to start thinking in terms of living instead of dying. So that changed my eating habits. I started exercising, losing weight. I started going to Miss Lynn's nutrition class. That's Miss Lynn over there. I started going to her nutrition class. And with her nutrition class and exercising, in about 4 years, I've lost 186 pounds.
That's good.
I have
baked chicken some nights. I have salmon, baked salmon. I'm on something called oxtails, I'm sure. You know.
I like oxtails.
Okay, I have oxtails and mashed potatoes. I always have a vegetable, spinach, string beans, collard greens, something like that, cabbage, things like that.
I was a flight attendant for 7 years, and doing the flight attendant, traveling overseas was a very good lesson for me, because back in the States they pile their food up. How do you eat when you get everything on your plate at one time? Yeah.
I don't like my food touching enough.
You don't like your food touching? A lot of people don't do that like that either.
I don't care.
I'm like, you going in the stomach, we all going together. It's going right down in the stomach. But there's some things on my plate that I don't particularly like touching either.
Like
So
when I get greens and all that juice go over to the other side.
I don't want the gravy in my greens. Hey, come on, give it up. No, yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't like that either.
What advice can you share to help people save money and eat healthy?
Save money and stay healthy. Save money and cook at home. There's more and more people now, which I'm so grateful. There's more and more people cooking now, and younger people are cooking. I watch the cook shows, I watch the kids championships, I watch the bake-offs with the young people, because that's how you learn things. And if you have a grandmother or someone that's in the house that's cooking, and you stand back, how do you make the mashed potatoes, Mom? Or how did you make that liver? What'd you say you did with it? And you become interested in what you're going to eat, because guess what? You're growing up to be young people. And everything don't come in a can or a box.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can get it like that, but I mean to learn for yourself how to do things, because then you can educate somebody. Maybe you got a little sister or brother, and you're learning how to cook. How you make that cake? We used to take our finger and get the frosting out the bowl, because we'd be in the kitchen. So there's a lot of things that you can do, yes.
So, what are you grateful for in life?
I'm grateful that I have lived as long as I have, and I've learned a lot, especially from young people like you, to see that you have goals and that you have ambition.
Problems and stuff that you have going around in the world, what makes me happy is that yet He gave me another day.
You can do it. And that's one of my themes. My great theme is head up, prayed up, and focus. That's a theme for everybody. Head up, prayed up, and focus on what you want to do. Don't get distracted about anything, because you're working towards something. You got a high goal that you're looking for.
If I was to answer that question, my life choices that I would give to somebody else is go with your first instinct. If you feel like you can't do it, don't give up. Try again. It don't matter like what's going on in life. Try to push like the bad energy and the bad vibes out of the way, and still try to achieve your goal.
I agree with that, because nobody's perfect, so anything you're going through is going to be hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I met a friend. Thank you.